welcome back. The last video in this mini-series is going to cover another really fun topic, which is constipation. So another really common issue after sleeve gastrectomy, but really often quite easy to solve or to improve at least. So that before we go any further, what I usually ask my patients is a couple of questions around how often they're going to the loo, how it feels, whether they have to strain when they do go, because we actually need to find out whether they are actually constipated. So bowel habits vary between people, whether they've had weight loss surgery or not. And for some, going 3 times a day is normal, while for others, having 3 bowel movements a week is normal. So because surgery permanently changes part of your digestive tract, and you can eat a lot less than you did before surgery, often we see changes in how common or how regularly you're going to the loo, and it takes a while to figure out what that new normal is going to be for you. Also, not going is not the same as being constipated. So if you move your bowels at least once every 3 days and you're not suffering any abdominal discomfort or pain, you're probably not constipated and you don't need to take any action. However, if you experience pain, or when you do go you're having to strain and you're really having difficulty going to the loo and your stools are hard, then you do need to take some action. So 3 of the most common contributors to constipation after the surgery are fluid, fiber, and movement. So fluid is really important for bowel movements as it helps to soften your stool and helps things to move through. Often after sleeve gastrectomy, you'll be drinking less than you were before, or not enough to be properly hydrated, especially in those early stages. So to fix that, try to be sipping throughout the day and get your fluids up to a minimum of 1 litre, but ideally 1.5 to 2 litres if you can. There are lots of resources on the website on how to increase your fluid intake and how to increase your hydration, so go and check those out for some more information. In terms of fiber, so we said fluid, fiber, and movement. Fiber, there are 3 types of fiber in the foods that we eat: soluble, insoluble, and resistant starch. Now, all 3 are important for bowel health. So soluble fiber helps to keep us fuller for longer as it slows things down. Insoluble fiber helps fiber to absorb water in the large intestine, and that actually forms the bulk of your stool. And resistant starch helps to feed that good bacteria. So when you can, make sure you're eating a wide variety of foods. You're including fruit and veg. So fruit once a day, veggies or beans twice a day, and make sure that you're taking that fiber supplement as well. So that should be part of your daily routine. However, a little bit of warning on fiber supplements is if you're not drinking enough and you start taking a fiber supplement, it can make things worse. So make sure that you increase the amount that you're drinking at the same time as you add a fiber supplement to your diet. The last one is movement, fluid, fiber, movement. So movement, this one is kind of simple. If you move, your gut will move too. So get out there as soon as you can after surgery. You don't need to run a marathon, but just get up, get walking regularly throughout the day. Make sure that you're standing up, even if you're just walking around your house. The more that you move, the more your bowel will be stimulated and the less you will feel constipated. And if none of this is working, as always, please call your team. They can advise you on medications like stool softeners or laxatives you might want to take to get started without becoming, too reliant on them in the long run. And your dietitian can also help by looking at the food that you're eating and making suggestions specifically for you.